What it do, YouTube? What it do, family? What it do, Twinsky gang? Okay, time to cooperate in relationships. Why? Because it's Libra season. It's time for you to cooperate in relationships. This is what to expect in Libra season. Okay, now when I say time to cooperate in relationships, I'm talking platonic, romantic, and business. This is time to expand your connections, right? You're going to be presented with opportunities during the season. Obviously, I know most people hear stuff like that and go like, well, if I don't talk to a lot of people, how it will present itself, but you have to be open to it, right? But also, it's perfect time to resolve difficult situations and conflicts because people will be more open to resolution. People will be more open to problem solving and to being way more open to fixing whatever it is or whatever dysfunction you've had with someone. People are going to be way more open to moving into a positive mindset or a more fair way of, thinking about it. Like less anger, less animosity, and more like peace vibes. Peace vibes. You'll feel more diplomatic overall. Like you're gonna feel more diplomatic. You're gonna make more like executive decisions, right? And that's why this is a perfect time to reflect, let go of the past, and really like find yourself in a new space, right? Because like remember you're cooperating in business. Say you're about to get a new business opportunity, you gotta go into that, talk to people, and cooperate with people. Say you're going into a new romantic situation, you have to be more vocal in it, solve problems, and be more understanding. And platonic, you have to do the same. It's just not romantic. So that's why you're going to feel more diplomatic, because you're going to find yourself in positions where you're going to be in position, right, to make executive decisions, right? And Libra is the sign of justice, right? The sign of justice, the scales balancing. Therefore, there's going to be a lot of equality and fairness will be highlighted in your personal life and and socially. So like out in the world's going to be focused on equality and fairness a lot, and you're also going to be focused on being fair and having some type of equality, right? Right, and then now this is the most important part. This is a time to be more creative. This is a time where it actually forces you to be more creative. So you're gonna do more creative things when it comes to whatever it is that you do, right? Whether you're working, whether you're, whatever you're doing right now, you're gonna find yourself being more creative or doing it in different ways. And then you're gonna be wanting for aesthetically pleasing, like aesthetically appealing spaces. So you're going to want to make sure you clear out your space to make room for healing, because you're going to be in a want for more aesthetic appealing places and more aesthetic appealing things, right? And so that's why you have to clear out your space to make room for healing, because you need to make room for healing, because your space is not going to be how you're going to feel. You're going to have to reinvent your space in order to get it in your type, like in that new vibe that you got, that comfortability, right? And reflect, because you are now in the last quarter of the year. Okay, so this is the most important quarter, y'all. It's the last quarter. It's fourth quarter. Throw your fours up. It's fourth quarter. This is fourth quarter of the year. Fourth quarter of the year. So make sure you grind. Make sure you put the work in. Make sure you give it 100%, because this is the last quarter of the year. This is where it counts. So make sure you reflect on what you've done this year. Make sure you reflect on what happens or what happened this year, right? And move forward. But Saturn's also in retrograde. I think I tell you guys this all the time. So if you are doing what you're supposed to do, luck is on your side. So don't be too scared, or don't be too weary on what it would do, or where you would become, what you would become, or what is forward, because it's the unknown. But just move forward, right? Because it's the last quarter of the year, And that's all I have to say for Libra season. What I want to tell you guys is that if you were shifting into Libra season and you felt some type of like emotional turmoil or things were affecting you, just make sure not to, let things permanently like damage whatever it is that you got going on. Like, don't ever let your doubts or don't ever let your indecisions or your indecisiveness, because that will be happening in the season, affect what it is that you want to do moving forward, what it is that you're focused on moving forward. Always have a plan, always be focused, always have a plan, but don't let doubt and indecision cause you now not to be in a space of success, like cause you now to not be in a space of triumph and abundance, because we're very abundant mentally, physically, and spiritually, but you have to accept your abundance. You could put yourself in a mindset of lack. That's why your perspective means everything. So if you change your perspective, you change your life. So that's why they tell you change comes from within. So I just want to tell you guys to, be mindful and stay focused, and don't let anything deter you from what you got to go do. All those indecisions that will happen during this season, they will happen. They're not unavoidable. You will find yourself not being able to make a choice, but you have to make one, right? And be confident in your choice, because once you're not confident in your choice, it's the wrong choice. Always pick the choice you're fully confident and you fully believe in, because those indecisions come around when you're not fully confident, and they can cause you to stop movement. And stopping movement is failing, because you never fail until you stop. You never fail until you give up, and you never fail until your heart stop pumping. Even if everything's going wrong, you're not a failure. You gotta wake up next day and you gotta go get it. Every time things get rough, things get tough, things get hard, and you can find yourself stressing out. But if you're still pumping, that heart in there is still kicking, you're still moving around this thing, you have what it takes to go get it the next day. You have what it takes to go get it in the future. You have what it takes to go get it in life, right? Nobody has it better than you. You have it as good as you have it. It's unique. Nobody has it as good as you. So I just want to tell y'all, live life